Hi, my name is Scott Scanlon. I am the author of How to Buy Owner Financed Homes. I'm coming to you from Minneapolis, Minnesota in my home office. I'm not sure what brought you to the site here today. It's probably because you're looking to buy an owner financed home, maybe a lease option, a contract for deed, or a seller carryback, or a rent to own. And you're probably looking for an owner financed home because you have some kind of credit issues. Either you have a foreclosure, a bankruptcy, or you just can't quite get financing right now. Or you're like a lot of people, I've heard this recently. You're just waiting to see where this market goes, but you don't want to throw all your money that you're spending for housing out the door. If it does turn around in the future, you want to benefit from that. And there's a huge difference. I mean, one of the challenges with buying an owner finance home is there's a huge difference between that and a traditional type of transaction. One where you have a seller and you have a buyer and you come to terms and you bring in financing or you pay cash for the house and the seller moves out and then you move in. Everything seems to go good. Those transactions, 95% probably of the time, they go good. Maybe you might notice a couple things after you move in. Maybe the plumbing didn't quite work the way that you thought it should when you did the walkthrough. But other than that, it all goes well. Well, in an owner finance type of deal, that doesn't always happen, and mainly because there's a lot of landmines between the time that you sign the contract or the agreement and the time that you actually can bring in financing. There are so many things that can go wrong. There's so many things that you need to do to protect yourself and your family that just a lot of people just don't do it because they're not aware of it. This isn't a transaction that people do every single day. You might do it a couple times in your life, and if you can get your own financing, if you can get financing, you probably wouldn't even be considering an owner finance type of deal. And that's really what made me write the first book. I was in real estate a couple years ago. I ran a property management company in Minnesota here, and we sold a lot of homes on rent to own and owner financing. And I kept hearing these stories. There were people that were coming to our showings to move into our houses, and they were sharing with me stories of how a lot of things went wrong with their last home that they thought was their dream home, but it just fell through. And I heard this time and time again. And that's when I wrote the first book, How to Buy Owner Finance Homes. And I really wanted it to be a book that would help someone understand the pitfalls and protect themselves and their family if they're doing an owner type deal. Well, that sold well. It helped a lot of people. And just recently, I've added to that. Not only have I written the book, I revamped the book, it's now in version 2, but I've added the audio series. It's over 5+ hours of just me going through the book. I won't say line for line, but adding to it, adding some new insights, and helping you really be able to protect yourself and your family when you go and buy one of these type of deals. Not only that, recently, and I'm pretty proud of this because I've wanted to do this for a long time, I've included 3 contracts that I've used in my business that I know other people have used in their business. And you get those 3 contracts you can download and you can look through, you can read through line to line, you can highlight, you can print them out. But not only that, I included over 4 hours of me walking through that line for line, paragraph by paragraph. Now, that probably doesn't excite you. You're probably not too excited about walking through contracts line for line. But I included that because this was something that I have a lot of experience doing. And it's those little things that you have to watch out for in your own type of transaction that you should be aware of. So not only have I written what I consider the most complete book on how to buy an owner finance home, I included over 5+ hours of audio and the Contract Gotcha series, which is downloadable contracts, and over 4 hours of video walkthroughs where I highlight the contracts as well. Now, it's real simple to actually get access to these, to the audio book, to the book itself, and to the Contract Gotcha series. You'll see down below there is a Buy Now button. Now let me make this completely risk-free for you. If after you purchase the How to Buy Owner Finance package, and I call it the package, it includes the book, the audio series, and a bonus, I should say, over an hour of negotiating secrets and the contract gotchas. If you're not thoroughly convinced that it's the best way to learn on how to buy an owner-financed home and protect you and your family, you can return it, no obligation, get a full refund, absolutely free. No questions asked. I'm thoroughly convinced that this is the best product out there for learning how to buy an owner-financed home, especially in this climate. So you'll see down below the Buy Now button. Just click on that, and you'll be taken to another page. The processing company that I use is called ClickBank, so you'll see that on your credit card statement or your bank statement. And I look forward to seeing you on the other side. If you have any questions, my contact is up in the upper left or upper right. I'm not sure. I don't know ever where to point. But you'll be able to see that at the top as well. I look forward to seeing you on the other side, and good luck on your purchase of an owner-financed home.